Anyway, where am I supposed to go?
Not that way.
The Forest Kingdom is somewhere through here.
Oh yeah, another thing. The blatant knockoff versions of popular games. I have played many of those during the 90s.
No getting through here.
Oh, here we go.
Some kind of mechanism we could engage?
A mechanism?
If we were human, we probably would have gone shopping and such here, right?
More meaningless conjecture.
You're so serious, 2B. You know that?
Alert. Multiple machine life forms detected
Uh-oh.
above our position.
All hail the Forest King.
Yeah, cheap knockoffs games.
You're
Woo!
getting distracted.
Well, what do you expect? I'm a scanner. Combat was never meant
Ow.
to be my forte.
That thing hits you like, what are you calling a knockoff?
Check this guy. He's just running away.
Oh, we're coming for you.
It's going to explode!
They all do that, though.
Oh.
Oh? Emo.
Huh? Hey, where am I?
What's that?
Hey there, guys. What's up?
He's from
That's
NieR
weird,
Replicant.
2B. Let's kill it.
Wait, what? No. Good idea.
Freaking FPS 15.
Okay, what was that?
That is Emo from NieR Replicant, and he is technically one of the most powerful things on the in the entire like story.
Looks like the forest is just ahead.
Let's see. So what's around here? What's around here? You know, Emo has like a totally tragic backstory. We should play NieR Replicant at some point too. That is one I've never once touched. Oh no, there was something back there. Forest Zone, yes.
Pretty certain that's a Sonic thing, but you know.
Aim for the enemy androids.
Hold on. I'm praying for this.
Now fight for your king.
Yes, they're gonna fight for their king. Hey, watch this.
Better keep your guard up.
I'm aware of how to fight.
Oh, he's riding a thing.
I will, 2B.
Ow, ow, ow. Whoa, douche.
Oh yeah, going back to the lack of save points. Gotta love those limited continues you get.
Oh, yes. You get, ow, ow, ow. You get 3 lives and that's it. You better hope you got enough coins or rings or points.
I saw what
Or
looked to be a
figure out the
castle further.
Konami code.
Yes.
Take a look.
Up, up, down, down, left, right, start, select. BA, start, select.
There you go. That was like the thing to know in gaming, was that code.
Oh, shit, I hit the pig. Now he's gonna try to kill me. Sorry, piggy.
You are not sorry.
Look, this is how I upgrade my weapons. I use animal hides and meat. Anyway, yoink. Map information
Use
unlocked.
animal hide and meat to upgrade an android.
My weapons.
That
You know,
makes
you-
even less sense.
You need the material.
That's also a thing about 90s gaming. The story really didn't have to make any sense.
True.
We must fulfill our
There were so many games where it's like, This seems like it should make
Ow, ow,
sense,
ow,
but it
ow, ow,
really
ow, ow, ow. I'm just gonna... Wait, where are you going? Oh, why am I targeting a fucking moose? Well, now I got it.
No, you don't. Mr. Moose was minding his business again.
Man. These ones... Dude, these ones are like more I don't know how to word it, but they're like resistant to dodging. Like, cause I keep getting hit even when I dodge. I know, skill issue.
You put out the hardest level?
Oh my god, no. The hardest difficulty in this game is I die in one hit. Could you imagine the death counter if I did that?
Whose fault is that?
Well, I'm not doing it. I don't know where I'm going. I just see like a marker. What is this?
Stay away from them.
Oh.
Please, leave now.
Okay, now wait, what?
Caleb,
Oh
run
god,
the
his pig is attacking with it. Ow. Ah. Whoa.
Piggy, no!
Look, they're not giving me a choice. Ow, 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 ow. Cutscene? Oh, okay. Please, I beg of you. Spare their lives.
Spare
Please.
the piggy!
Okay, fine. Spare the animals. Fine, we'll spare your critters. Ah, thank you. So why do you have all these animals nearby? Long ago, I rescued a hurt animal. I do not remember the reason. The creature took a liking to me. She followed me wherever I went. We played together whenever we could. She was warm. She made me happy. Interesting. Now if I find a creature that is weak or injured, I bring them here. Oh man, 2B has lots of business for you. I watch over them until they are healthy again. Thank you for sparing them. Please visit us again. We would welcome you anytime. Hell yeah! See what happens? This game rewards me for being a good person. Can I go in his shack? No.
Yeah, you weren't gonna do that unless I said that. You were gonna kill the piggy.
Hey, a cutscene triggered that was like, hey, don't kill my animals. And then I felt bad, and I'm like, alright. Oh. Can I just go? How do I get out? Uh-oh.
Tell
Oh,
me how
there
to
we go.
get out or else I'm gonna kill your pig.
Yeah, how much do you like that pig of yours?
Ooh, this song is pretty.
Yeah.
This would be that kind of song where if I was playing this by myself, I'd probably get UCI'd.
Oh, yeah. And you know what really sucks for these particular machines? They are literally just defending their home.
Save the piggies, not the machines.
Hell yeah. Oh, hey. Yeah, it's like I keep saying, oops all bangers, man.
The only messed up part about it is the fact that it's playing while you're destroying these robots.
Oh, what's this guy have to say? You cannot understand the feelings of machines. Only someone with hacking skills would be able to comprehend us. Only someone with hacking skills. Okay, that's another one of the trials places, but I can't go in. Only 9S can go in there. Because 9S is the hacker. Yeah, there are 3...
Or SPF 9. SPF 15's will special.
It's how you... Oh, God, ow!
Oh, my God!
Alright, look. I did feel bad for the animals earlier. You're asking for it.
That was uncalled for from Mr. Moose.
Look, Mr. Moose, he had that coming.
I'm agreeing with you, because you were just minding your own business. He's like, hey, pale robot must die.
Hey, oh.
Don't let any intruder get in. We must protect our king. Protect our king.
What about your king? Ha 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 ha! It's alright. I understand. You want to protect your king. Protect your king! Protect your king! Alright, now let's loot the bodies. Very good. Okay, so there's no getting across there. Yeah, I feel like that's instant death. And it's been a while since...
We're going to find out.
It's been a while since I saved.
So those machines had a king? But how can a concept like loyalty be understood by a machine?
God, you are racist as shit, 9S.
Also, you're not that far away from a machine yourself. So shut up.
Well, yeah, that's part of the meta here. Okay, all right, hold on. I feel like, aw, there's something to do up here.
So, as I was listening to this song while you were away, it made me think about, I don't know if you ever played Final Fantasy X-2.
Yes. It's been a long time.
There's a song called 1,000 Words that I am not crazy about the game itself, but I did like the music, and that song honestly made me ugly cry.
Was it like Oops All Bangers?
I won't say that. I mean, it's a very good song, but it just got to me emotionally, and it just honestly made me cry. Not too many game songs can do that to me.
Uh-oh. Okay, I gotta figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go. Okay, I was just here, so I just went in a big circle. That would explain a lot. Yeah, some game songs are just... Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Ow!
Oh, wow.
Yeah, these fuckers are strong.
So how do you explain this to animal-loving bot?
He drew first blood. Actually, you know what? We're just not gonna tell him we were here. He's gonna be like, hey, someone's been killing my piggies. I don't know about that.
I was at the 7-Eleven. I don't know anything. What's a pig?
I'm a robot. Beep boop, beep boop, boop. Okay, there has to be some. There's got to be a gimmick. This is... What in the shadow of the Colossus is this? Big thing? Or just pretty
That would be
cutscene?
very much Shadow of the Colossus.
Oh. No, don't. Oh, boy. Ah!
I like how that pig is running off.
Ow.
Like, nope, nope, not today.
Ow! Alright, so getting close to him is an issue.
And
Uh-oh.
SPS-13 was sliding across the ground. Can SPS-13 die?
No. As the NPC character, he cannot face any death. Oh, you're just accepting your fate. No! Ow!
You got me! I do not know how that happened.
Okay, well... Let's go visit the king.
But you were saying something about games.
Oh, yeah, so, some soundtracks just absolutely wreck you. Like, this soundtrack does it for me. Oh, thank God, a save point. The Last of Us, for its simplicity, great soundtrack.
Very atmospheric.
The Silent Hill 1 through 4 soundtrack, awesome.
Yep, this looks like a king's castle, all right.
It's very observant of you, 9S. But, uh-oh. Okay. Wow, I fucked that guy up. This is what usurping the throne is like. Alright. Now. Uh-oh, okay. So I want to go up. Yeah, join me, Nines.
He is tweaking.
Yeah, his pathfinding isn't too good right now. Oh.
Watch out for hostile enemies, 2B.
Roger that, 9.
Huh? Wait, what did
9.
you say?
Roger that, 9S.
Wait, no, that's not what you said. You said 9s.
Well, he said his friends call him
Cut the
Nines.
chatter and engage the enemy.
I get that, but it was just the cute way she said that. 9. Like, I guess I'll call you that.
Analysis.
Oh.
This part belongs to a machine life form.
Ooh,
Don't need this.
I'll take it.
Analysis.
Oh.
Don't need this.
Ugh, that's gonna be a thing later. Wow, I am just fucking this dude up. Jesus. I might have over-leveled in my grinding.
So that means you can set this to the hardest mode.
No! Oh, god damn, give me all the experience, mommy. But, yeah, I'm sorry, I keep losing my train of thought because I'm so lost in the sauce. Item. Boop. I don't know what pyrite does, but I want it. Come on, I want to meet the king. Yeah, you, come here. I want to meet the king of the machines. Gonna meet the king of the machines. Dooba 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 doo. Oh no! Nope. Not gonna fight those if I don't have to. Oh. Hold on.
Ooh.
Hold on. Ah. Oh. I'll worry about it another time. My God. This is like unfair. Just how much more brutal of an ass beating can I lay on these machines? Well, do I want to go up or down? Going down's always the good choice, baby.
Okay, medium reviews.
That goes with the most, babe. Alright, I'll worry about whatever that is later. Since a lot of the shit respawns. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Froggy hop. Well, can't I just jump up? Can't I just jump up? Ba-doop, ba-doop. Nope. Alright. God, the soundtrack fucking slaps. Oh! Huh. Alright, hold on. Let's try this again. There we go.
I will say this for more modern games. I do like how a little more inclusive stuff is.
What do you mean? You mean like identity type stuff, or
Identity, representation.
yeah? No, modern games have done a much better job at handling that stuff. Uh-oh. Pray for him.
Although they still have a ways to go because sometimes they still miss the mark, but they're getting better.
You know what? Baby steps.
Yes. That's why I can't fault what we get, because it's like, at least it was a consideration.
Yeah. They're getting there. They're trying. Nice. Yeah, hold on. We'll...
The king with automatic
Oh.
lives. Don't give them a single inch. All hail the king.
All hail the king. Yeah, all hail the king, baby.
Mother Nation.
Yeah, games, they've come far. Uh-oh, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up! Ow! Ow! That's it. See what happens? See what ow! You brought this on yourself.
And I'm saying this as it relates to 2B, because back in the 90s, yes, there were female protagonists. There were.
Yeah, but
But
her entire function would have been to, like, make 9S feel better all the time. Or there'd be, like, a big, strong commander that she, like, desperately wants to impress.
yeah, like, you can clearly see with 2B there is a development which is even more impressive considering she's an android. But there is some type of growth.
Yes.
And it's actually believable.
Yeah, she's not a stereotype. sure she kind of starts off as like the standoffish. Oh, come on. Did I... Oh, were there two different fucking androids both dead here? Damn, yo. Yeah, no, 2B is a believable character. Let's meet the king. Here's that cutscene. Speak into your mic.
Oh,
Is this?
I was also speaking
Their
low and
king?
said it's a baby carriage.
Yep. The king is a baby. The king is dead.
Jesus.
And now, the contender for the for another woman I would let ruin my life.
Hi, Sephiroth.
That is A2. And she is...
That's an android. A Yorha type android.
You're so smart.
This unit is currently wanted by Yorha. Annihilation recommended.
Annihilation? But why?
Let's go, 9S.
To be?
Bunker to 2B and 9S. We've picked up a signal from the black box of a fugitive known as A2. What you see in front of you is your enemy.
But she's...
She deserted us. She's destroyed multiple pursuits.
And she's a badass! Oh my god!
Kills you.
SPF 15 really should be questioning way harder than he is.
We'll
You are
get
about to
there.
die.
We will get there. Ow. Oh. Yoink. Ah.
Yeah, but going back to representation real quick. Now, in terms of racial representation, I see improvements, but there's still a lot of room to be desired.
Yeah. It's... You know, maybe they would actually, like, do a little better if they... Uh-oh. Is the battle over? Hold on. God, A2.
Why? Why did you betray us?
Command is the one that betrayed you.
Did she get hurt on something?
Oh, yeah, she's filthy. She's been away from
Let's
Yorha.
go
She
to
has
the
no
TV.
way of backing up her black box or anything. So, let's go!
She's gone.
Yeah, she has no way of backing herself up to the bunker because she's a deserter.
Operator. this
So
is
she's
9S.
just had to maintain
Patch me through
her
to the
own
commander.
body. Which is why her joints are all
Roger that,
segmented and messed up.
I'm sorry, Commander. We failed to defeat the fugitive.
I see. Well, at least you're both safe. That's an incredibly powerful unit you just faced.
Do
You should
not
probably
care
keep
if
your
they are
distance
safe.
in the future.
Commander,
Yeah.
why did they
I'm
desert
calling
the
that
Force?
right now.
I'm afraid that's classified.
Yeah, 9S SPF 15 here,
To
he
be-
asks a
Yeah.
lot of
Let's
questions.
Go ask Pascal about A2. He might know something.
All right.
Pascal? This is 9S.
Oh,
You survived. How wonderful.
Yeah, we're fine. But there's something
Oh.
we want to ask you about.
Of course. Anything.
Actually,
I
it
can
needs to
fish.
be in person.
Understood. I'll open the gate we built to deter enemy invaders. You'll be able to reach the village through there.
so does that gate have anything to do with this? Because I don't think I can make it from here. Why would it have me? Oh, whatever. Whatever. Oh, yeah, I could just do this. Wait. But first, map. Wait, what? Village weapons trader in Pascal's village? Hell yeah. Let's go. Was I saying something? I got lost in the sauce again.
Racial representation.
Yeah, they've come a long way, but it still feels like they're playing on a lot of stereotypes still. Where I like, on one end, I think the justification is that, you know, when you have one character that's designed to represent an entire community, you kind of have to distill it down to, like, what people expect. And I understand what they're trying to say with that. I still don't think it's the right thing to do, though. You know what I mean?
Yes. And it's a teeter-totter, because I'm very much like, don't put in a representation if it doesn't serve a purpose. And that's kind of a weird thing to say.
Yeah.
But don't do it with the simple idea of saying, look what we did it, we put them in. Don't do that, because that doesn't help.
Yeah.
You put them in just to hit a quota, and it's like, for all of that, you could have just not done it.
Yeah, exactly. It's don't do it to do it. Do it with purpose.
Right. But that's also to say, don't overdo it by, you know, just being like, we put them in, and the stereotypes, what do you want from us? You know, don't be lazy about it.
Exactly. Where's the weapon trader?
I don't know if you played, no, you said you didn't play Final Fantasy 13. I liked the character Zaz, but as I was playing the game, I was like, I don't dislike this character, but they did draw on a lot of stereotypes.
Right. I haven't played it, but I've heard some things.
And he did have a story arc, but at the same time, his story arc didn't play too much in the overall game.
Gotcha. He was there to be the black guy in the game.
That's all the information I have.
Honestly, yes.
I see.
That's exactly what it was,
Alright,
and it's
thanks.
like, I don't know whether to be mad or thank you.
We should run a
for this
check on
one.
our consciousness data and research.
Say that one more time.
I was saying how I didn't know whether to be mad or thank them, because somebody like Barrett, they don't. Oh, somebody's in the chat.
Oh. Well, thanks, Real Stainer, but I don't want cheap viewers. I want expensive viewers.
So to be fair, with Final Fantasy VII, they don't just say what races these people are. It is assumed that Barrett is black and or African American, but this is not.
It's not that.
Earth.
Yeah, it's not the same world, so the same history doesn't apply.
Right. But it's not like I don't get the reference. It's like, yeah, if we're going to identify a race as it applies to our way of understanding it, yes, he would be black. Just like Yuffie would be considered Asian, even though in their world she's
Why did you ask
Wu-Tai.
Pascal about age?
Yeah.
Huh?
It's not recommended to interface with machines without consulting command.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sorry.
It's
Suppose such intense
racial coding.
curiosity can be admirable.
Yeah.
In its own way.
But in those cases, you don't really think about it too much because
Machines are
it's
the
not
enemy.
really
Don't forget it.
played up as much.
Yeah.
Now, stereotype,
Operator six,
Barrett is a very large
this
Asian
is
black
for your
man.
regularly scheduled contact.
He
You can't
sure
deny that
is.
one.
Nothing to report.
Listen, Tubi.
The big angry
I was
black
looking
dude.
at images of flowers today, and
Just like
yeah,
Yuffie
there
is
wasn't
the
much left
sneaky
in
tiny
my
Asian
favorites,
girl.
But I found
You're right.
here.
The sneaky Asian
Looks
character.
Really nice if you put one of those in your hair, Tubi.
And those are
Your
stereotypes.
stylish
Those have been
look.
stereotypes
Don't need it.
in our
Aw,
culture.
Don't be a stick in
Yup.
the mud. What kind of girl doesn't want to look good sometimes? I'll let you know if I find anything else cute, okay?
I don't need to hear about.
Operator 60 out.
I guess Operator 60 was flirting with 2B some more.
Oh,
So-
yeah, that's why I was kind of letting her talk, because I actually wanted to hear that.
She was basically saying that 2B would look pretty with flowers in her hair.
She would. She
Oh.
actually really would.
Hold on. Items? Key items? No, I just have ribbons. I can put a ribbon in her hair.
Oh, she's so cute.
Oh, ass shot.
Oh, too late.
Oh,
The
Yoko.
timing is impeccable. Our
But
air forces currently have a carrier.
Then you have
deployed in the
somebody like
Pacific Ocean.
Tifa, where
It
I
should be
have
back here to
seen people
resupply before
call
too
her or
long.
consider her
The
Asian. I'm like,
Resistance is assisting the mission, so I'd like
I
to
think
ask
they're
you
just
thought
going with the
Dorothy.
long black hair and the
Dead serious. There's a stockpile of missiles down at the
unconventional
shore mall that needs to be loaded
colored
and
eyes,
with all the machine
which
activity
tends to
lately,
get pretty
we need to
anime
stay on
coded,
our toes.
like the red
Of
eyes.
course, if you're already
right.
working on something for
But
you,
I've
I
never
don't mind if that
considered
takes
her
priority.
that as
Anyway,
it compares to
thanks in
Yuffie,
advance.
where I'm like, I can't deny that she would be racially coded as Asian.
You know what I think it is? Oh, hold on. Enemies are tough.
Anime cliche?
Okay, yeah, camp development. Okay, so I've got a side quest now. Anyway, what I was gonna say, I think it comes down to the stereotype of Tifa is a martial artist, and stereotypically, martial artists, Asian culture, that kind of thing.
Which that is a stereotype in itself.
Yes.
But this is all to say, yes, there are quote-unquote stereotypes in Final Fantasy VII, but it's not so egregious where it's like, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they did that. It's like,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the way to say that without me sounding like I'm the one declaring it. But it's like, that stuff is all over, it's all over games media. You know, the martial artist is always Asian. Automatic, balance focus. Now, what did it give me? You know, yeah, there's a lot of racial coding in games that it almost borders on silliness at this point. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, you could just, oh, that's kind of cool. You could just, I don't know, write your characters as characters and, you know, make the racial aspect of them, you know, the background information maybe, or I don't know, like
because Yuffie being Wu-Tai from Wu-Tai does play a factor in the story.
Well, yeah, that's actually important to her character.
No complaint
Right.
about your work. Exchanging information with the Resistance is a vital part of our mission.
But,
Besides,
you know,
being a gopher is safe
Barrett
as
being the
locked in
quote-unquote
combat
black
all the
guy
time.
doesn't,
Not
and that's
everyone
fine.
beats dying any day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know. I'm so concentrated on this that it's hard for me to exactly articulate my points. So I apologize. Wait, what's going on here? Is something
But
down here?
I'm trying to compare that to how Zaz was in 13, where that's all I could focus on was the fact that it seemed like he was the black guy.
Gotcha. Okay, so what is this marker here? Hold on.
And I guess that there's also something to be said about how there was no real racial balance either, because everybody else was conceivably white. Again,
Oh, I
Fantasy
gotcha.
rules. Final Fantasy rules. They don't have a race. It's not like they are white necessarily, or they are Asian necessarily. But he was the only person of
With that,
considerably darker skin.
yeah, with that skin complexion.
And a specific look as it applies to our world of black stereotypes.
Gotcha.
Because
Eh.
everybody else had straight hair, fine hair. Not all of them have blonde hair, but it's, you know.
There were quite a few blondes. Once.
Yeah, so it's kind of hard to not notice the disparity, you know.
Right. When it's staring you right in the face, it's hard to ignore.
And that's considering that Barrett was the black guy in that group, but it's kind of like I didn't really think about it as much.
Yeah, well, yeah, they didn't dwell on his racial identity. They let him exist as a person.
Right.
Which I think does a pretty good job for representation, in my opinion. I mean, I don't know what your experience is. I don't know what anyone else's is. But it's like, for me, it's like I don't want to be preached to, because I know, you know, wow, everyone's a dynamic person, and racial identity is part of identity, but it's not. It does. I don't know how to word it. Do you understand what I'm trying to get at?
I do, because it's. That's why I'm kind of bringing this up, because it's a very precarious topic.
Yeah.
And it is hard to do one thing without doing the other.
Right. It's
because by no means am I saying take Zaz out the game, because it's like, no, don't do that. But when they were creating the design of the character, did anybody remotely question anything?
Yeah, what was the end game of designing him like that, and having his behavior a certain way, his speech patterns a certain way, and also making him the only one?
Yeah, because he very much came off as jive turkey, like what's me?
So he was basically Black Dynamite.
Yes, without all the muscles and all of that. It was just like,
Huh, that's new.
I couldn't help but to focus on that.
Enemy detected. Go. Show no mercy.
Oh.
Just for him to be a semi-main character, but mostly side character. Like, he was clearly part of the main group, but I think that's the other part that frustrated me. He was part of the main group, but at the same time, if he wasn't there, it didn't change.
Gotcha.
And it should have. That's the part that's even more infuriating. His not being there should have made a difference, because, spoiler alert, but you know what? Play the game anyways.
Oh shit.
He has a son that
looks like the whole city is starting to sink.
How can I say this in a very simplistic way? Because it's a weird story where they overcomplicated it with fancy words. But his son has a disease that turns him into a fossil. Okay, that's a simple way of saying it.
Yeah,
but
I heard that game throws a lot of words at you right from the beginning.
It took me a while to figure out the simple way of telling this story, because it's like, wait, why don't you just say it this way? You are about to die, sir. But yeah, because there's something called the Lassie, the Falsy, blah 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 blah. But ultimately, it turns you into fossil or crystal. Sorry, crystal. It crystallizes you. And his son is one of them. So you would think, since this is a bad thing in this world, that he should actually be a main focus of the story.
Yeah, that his story would be part of, like, the emotional core of the story.
And honestly, I felt nothing. I felt a little bit when he reunited with his son, because his son turns out to be okay. But it was kind of like, and that's it.
Gotcha.
Like,
So they basically bring him in to tug at a few heartstrings and then are like, all right, we're done with this guy now.
Yeah, it is. And you're even being more generous because for a while I kind of forgot about that.
Oh, what? That his son was turned into a rock?
Yes. It wasn't until they kind of brought it back up where I was like, oh yeah, that was a thing that's happening. Because there's somebody else, or there's two people in the group where they focus more on that as it relates to his son. But they focus more on those characters than the person where it's like, my 6-year-old son is about to die.
Please, my son, he is very sick. Yeah, he's not.
Eat some fried chicken, you'll be fine.
Yeah, he's not our core demographic. Don't worry about it. Here, have a little bird.
That was the other thing that made me mad. Like, as much as I love chocobos, it's like, why does the black man gotta have a chocobo in this bro?
Well, because how else would gamers know that he's black?
I don't know, the fro, the guns, the jive turkey type mannerisms.
Well, they got to make it even simpler for gamers. People might assume that like he's not an inclusive enough character if they don't make him too stereotypical. Meanwhile, the developers are like, this is how black people behave, right?
It goes back to that whole, did nobody question this? Clearly not. Or not enough people question this.
It's just like, and it's like, oh. Cool. It's like, it wouldn't be so dwelt on. I don't think we would dwell on this so much if it was like they didn't somehow find a way to make every white character the most dynamic human being on the fucking planet. They're basically lifelike. People get attached to these characters because people see so much of themselves in these characters, but they can't get the black dude right.
And I should not, as a black person, look at this black character and be like, what the crap? What is this? I should not be thinking that.
Exactly. It is bad character writing.
And I'm telling you,
ow!
He actually was a character that had potential. Like, if anybody watches this, I am totally open to discussing this because I never thought 13 was the worst series because a lot of people have a lot of issues with the 13 series. It's not perfect by any means, okay? But I also don't think it's the worst one.
Gotcha.
Because I can think of 2 games that are worse than whatever 13 was giving us. But I also don't criticize people for not liking 13 because again, I get it.
It's not a perfect game.
Favorite.
You know what's interesting? Ow! Stop hitting me! God, this guy is impossible to kill. I'm just gonna let myself heal a moment. As he just hops after me slowly. It's interesting that one of the reasons people shit on 13 so much is a reason why people seem to... It's something that they totally don't think about with 7, and that's like the linear travel. Everyone was mad, they're like, oh, 13, there's no like open world to it. You're on rails the whole game. You're just traveling a specific path. But then they fucking love 7 Remake, which is honestly exactly the same. Yeah, which I don't mind games on rails. Being on rails is not a bad thing in a game.
we grew up in that era because that's honestly what we had.
Yeah.
Now, we had more games that were linear than games that weren't.
Yeah, we had what? I'm trying to think of like popular games that had fairly open-ish worlds, and it's like you had Chrono Trigger,
Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah. OG Final Fantasy VII, which honestly I felt like had a little more of an open world than Remake did. Now, allegedly Rebirth handles some of those issues, but again, I don't have a PS5, so I can't play it. But then the way you make it sound makes it almost sound like they made the world a little too open.
Yeah, that drove me nuts.
Where there was just...
Again, that shouldn't be the case. I should love that. But
Right.
It's like, no, I'm getting lost. I don't know where I'm going. The place you say I'm supposed to go, I can't go there, and you're not telling me how to get there.
I keep forgetting I have a missile. Yeah, no, it's...
I'm very much a fan of open world stuff. I love open world games because I love universe building or world building.
Right.
World
Well, I think one of the issues that certain games have that I actually think, as much as I'm not into the Soulsborne style games, I think they do one thing really right, and that is wordless storytelling. They let the world tell its own story.
And there's a lot to be said in those worlds. Like, it's pretty dynamic.
Exactly. I also think this game is a good example of letting the world tell its own story. Now, granted, it doesn't answer every question, but it tells you enough. Like, this world is fucked.
Yeah.
You know,
13.2 was more open world-ish. It was more
God
open
damn,
world than
die.
The first game. But the third game, and that's probably the most reviled one of the three, Lightning Returns.
Isn't that the one where, like, Lightning's basically an angel and, like, her entire character is different? Ow.
It becomes different. And that I had an issue with because this is the game where she fights a god and she acts like she just went to McDonald's. Like I said, people, I'm
Ow.
not necessarily defending 13. I'm just saying it is not the worst in the Final Fantasy series. I never thought it was the worst one.
I'm pretty sure
But
I think it's
the things
accepted.
that are bad, the things that are bad, and I can totally admit to that one.
I think, what is the accepted worst Final Fantasy at this point? Is it 11 or 12 at this point?
I would say 12 was probably... Like, 12, I played the whole thing and totally checked out. All I know is that it was unabashedly Star Wars. Like, for all of that, I could have just watched Star Wars.
That's a shame.
I'm talking about even some of the characters, like the enemy designs of some of them, were straight from Star Wars. They did not hide it.
That's silly.
And that's considering that Final Fantasy tends to get inspiration from a lot of properties. But this one, it was like, yo, I haven't seen Star Wars in a while, and I remember these enemies. Like,
Ow, ow, ow.
It wasn't inspired. It was just they kind of took the drawing and just traced over it and put it in the game.
It's one of those, yeah, you can copy my work, but make sure the teacher doesn't think you did. And then they did a bad job at that.
Right. Yes. Even when you find them, I'm like, this is straight out of Star Wars.
My God, this guy takes a lot of hits. Are you aware this whole conversation, I've been fighting one dude?
Yes, that's also why I'm kind of like talking as much as I am, because it's like, this is a minute.
Like, jeez. Oh my God, I thought he was finally blowing up.
But yeah, 12 I thought was worse than 13.
Look,
Honestly, I think 10-2 is worse than 13.
this is one of those things where like Final Fantasy is such a wide and diverse property that like everyone's gonna have a different opinion as to which one's the best, which one's the worst, and you know which one deserves a remake. Which I say stop remaking games and just put all those resources into making the next big innovative one, but millennials won't let that happen. We are so hung up on our nostalgia.
And as two people who should be hung up on it, even we're saying, y'all need to let that go.
Yeah, it's like one of those things, like, it's a double-edged sword, because there are like, oh, Jesus Christ. Thank God.
Imagine if that blew up and killed you.
I would have been fucking furious. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, Final Fantasy is a diverse, dynamic franchise. And I think every one of those games has something to be praised for and something that's not so good. But I do think this remake trend needs to stop. No more remaking movies, no more remaking games. Just like put your resources into what the next chapter is gonna be.
Yes.
Especially because I think a lot of these remakes are missing the mark. I think the Final Fantasy VII Remake project is missing the mark entirely. I'm not saying that it's a bad game, but I would have been much happier if everything that happened in that game happened in a different game. And also, just to throw out there, if we're gonna be stuck on remakes, doing the whole multiversal time travel-y type stuff, why are they doing that with 7? That is a Final Fantasy VIII thing. What?
Yeah, plot-wise, yeah, that's exactly what happens.
Also, the love story is more a part of Final Fantasy VIII.
Even though, I'm gonna be honest, I did not feel the chemistry between Squall and Vanilla.
Yeah, but it was more plot relevant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I still was kind of like, oh, I'm supposed to think these two love each other?
Oh no! Oh no!
And I think it's mostly because Renoa to me was, yes, she's the Tifa person, but she seems so bland.
Yeah, she's not the best character on Earth, but I don't know, I like her.